What's up, guys? This was Tomorrow here, and welcome back to episode 5 of our Liverpool career mode. Now, today we should have a good episode on our hands. Let's quickly check what matches we're going to be playing today. Okay, we might, because it was such a good game in the last episode, we might do the Atalanta game, the Southampton and the Leeds games. I think they'll be some good games. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. Now, as always, if you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit the like button as well if you do enjoy the video. Now, we do have one suggestion to that was in the comments of the last video, and that is to change Curtis Jones from a dynamo to just balance at the moment, especially while he's growing. So that's the very first thing we're going to do. And guys, if you do have any suggestions on transfers or the ways you want me to train players, make sure you do pop it in the comments. I do read them, I do respond to them, and yeah. So we're going to change him to balance there. Now let's get into our first game. Now we do have some notifications here. So what was this? So investing in youth development. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Player chat. Henderson wants to play more games. Fair enough. He hasn't really started too much for me. Just like look at Fabinho, 89 rated. He has been on another level. But all right, so let's start Minamino and Jota for this one again. We'll give Matip a run over Gomez. Tsimikas a run at left back, and we'll put Thiago into the side as well on the reserves. So that looks good. All right, so we're going to get into this game here. We will attend our press conference.
Thank you everyone for your patience.
All right,
we'll
so what are you expecting from the game? We'll just focus on winning. That sounds good. Will you change anything for this game? We'll play our football. That's exactly it. And can you keep this run going? This is what I expect from us. Sounds good. Alright, so let's get in here. So we're going to play... here we go. So we'll get into this game against Atalanta at Anfield. And we'll see how we can go. Alright, so... loading in here now. Mbappe is starting this one. He didn't start against the last game against Atalanta, but he did come on and make the difference. So hopefully starting him, we don't end up in the position we did in that last game. Now, because of that game, I still haven't bumped the difficulty up yet. This is really going to be our test episode. We'll see how we go here, but we may have to look at bumping it up if we are just cruising through. But really, that Atalanta game made me think twice about it. So, because at this stage, obviously, the team is fantastic. With the way the match sharpness and morale works now, like, all the players are just in fantastic form. Here we go, Mbappe, and there we go. It's too easy. The Mbappe show continues. First goal of the episode. But here we go. Alright, so... Alright, Tsimikas here up against Hadabor. Alright, oh, Muriel actually starts this game. He didn't start in the last one, which is interesting. But here we go, he's making a run. Can't quite do anything. Tsimikas with a poor pass there out. But we managed to... Ooh. I say we managed to win it there, but... And Alisson has that nice and comfortably. So guys, we are coming up on the transfer window, so make sure you are getting any suggestions in down below. I think we need to look at a Tsimikas here. A backup striker for Mbappe. Probably a backup right back as well. We don't really have anyone for Trent at this stage. A backup goalkeeper as well. is somewhere that we need to address. Just we don't want to get caught into a situation where Adrian's having to play games. We do have Kelleher that we're training, but he's just not ready for that backup role yet. But yeah, those are the main positions off the top of my head that we really need to look at and address. Alright. Alright, so kind of not too much has happened so far in this game. Mbappe looking to release Oxlade-Chamberlain, but he finds it back to Jota. Jota into Mbappe. Mbappe with a curling shot, but sends it straight at the keeper. But we should be progressing from this group pretty easily in first, but we'll see how today's game goes. We have won all of our matches so far, though, which does make things easier. It'll be interesting to see who we do draw in the first round of the knockout stages. Be good to play some big European games. All right. Ooh, a very wayward ball there from Atalanta, puts it out for a throw-in. Not too much happening in this game. It's just kind of a standard game so far. Mbappe turns to find Keita. Keita, oh, can't quite get to Oxlade-Chamberlain. And here we go on the ball again. Yeah, they can't quite do too much here, and that's out. Alright, Tsimikas into Jota. Jota back to Keita. Up to Oxlade-Chamberlain, who finds Henderson. Henderson finds Mbappe in the middle. Trent finds the ball into Oxlade-Chamberlain, who finds it out wide to Minamino. Minamino has a chance here to just run down the wing, which he's going to continue to do. He's going to cut inside, take the shot, and that's out for a goal kick and half time. Alright, so yeah, not too much happening so far. Actually had more possession than Atalanta, but shot wise it's pretty standard so far. But we'll get into the second half here. Now we'll just push forward here, and there we go. Ball is out. Alright, and Oxlade-Chamberlain wins it, and that's 2. So we should be pretty comfortable here. Just some really a massive mistake by Atalanta there just gifts us that goal. I wouldn't say we deserve to be up 2-0. We deserve to be winning, I would say. But yeah, whatever it is here, it's certainly not the thriller that it was against Atalanta in Italy. That's for certain. Absolutely one of the best games I think I've ever played. Certainly, probably the best game of the series. That's for sure. Alright, and here we go. Minamino now stretching Atalanta down the wings. Goossens and Caldara here trying to do something. Minamino finds it. Oh, and what a fantastic goal. Diogo Jota cuts inside from that left wing and meets Minamino's cross. And that makes it 3-0. Liverpool going to find it pretty comfortable here. Well, that's a handball. Naby into Mbappe. Mbappe turns but can't quite make anything of it. And we're going to make some substitutions here. Ooh, Mbappe with an injury. I'm not sure if I actually want to. I was going to bring him off, but I don't want to bring him off and then the injury stays. Whereas, let's see if he can play through it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do firstly. We're going to bring Firmino on and we're going to bring Thiago on just to help with that sharpness. And that's about it for now. We'll see how Mbappe goes. Alright. Looks like it's his shoulder. Now the issue is we could be in trouble if we lose Mbappe for an extended period of time. Thiago in. Oh, good save from the goalkeeper there. I'm just going to keep an eye on Mbappe, just see if he can run the injury off. Alright. Minamino back doing some defensive work here and just bullies Goossens off the ball. Trent now looking to play up to Henderson. Henderson loses the ball to the Dutchman, De Roon. Alright. Here we go. Oh yeah, Mbappe's run his injury off. So we will look at subbing him now. Next time the ball goes out, we'll bring up one of the either Mo or Mart or Sadio up front. But here we go. Mbappe stays onside. And just to send him... Oh, he just took that shot a second too late. Alright, here we go. Oh, Minamino into Mbappe. Mbappe out to Firmino. Firmino looking for Jota again. Oh, and Jota's denied. Alright, so we're going to we'll bring on Salah up front. Mbappe should have actually probably gone off the pitch with 2 goals. But I will admit one of those was my fault. Just how long I took to take the shot. And probably wasn't the right shot selection in the end. I probably should have just finessed it. But I was looking for power to really end his stint. Okay. Now, oh, Muriel out on the left now. Seems to be swapping in and out. Looks, oh, and that's a great pass across the face of goal to Zapata. And Atalanta claw one back at Anfield. And here we go, kick off again. Salah out wide to Minamino. Minamino into Matip. Back to Henderson. Henderson finds the ball out wide. And try to see what he can do here. Finds it out to Firmino. It's going to be a pretty standard result here against Atalanta. Oh, Henderson can't quite. Alright. Allison with the ball out to Trent. Trent looks to find it up to Mo Salah. And here we go. Liverpool on the attack. Firmino coming up. Cuts inside. Looks. Oh, and it's a great goal at the Kop end. Bobby Firmino. And there we go. Liverpool up 4-1. It's probably where this game will end. I can't see us getting another before the whistle goes. And there we have it. Liverpool win 4-1 against Atalanta, which is the result I would say you'd probably expect. But here we go. We'll advance through here. We'll go through to the post-match interview. All right.
Just a couple of questions for you.
So, do you think? Why do you think they weren't able to match you? We dominated the game. Have you got the edge on them? It's all about players. And was that a game you always felt in control of? We kept our shape really well. Yep.
Thank you for answering.
I think that's a good response there. All right, now we'll just do our quick training day. And on to Crystal Palace. All right, so got the international break coming up. Firmino wants to start. He was in line for a start anyway, so that'll keep him nice and happy. Mane to start. Salah to start. Thiago to start. Gomez to start. And Robertson to start. I think we're going to still just leave... Fabinho will make the bench. But we'll look to continue to give Henderson some game time while he's in good fitness and good match sharpness there. Alright, so we got the game against Crystal Palace here. We should, 2-2. Wow. Who got the goals? Robertson and Firmino. Okay. Not an ideal result for us there. However, we do march on. That is what happens with the simulated games. It was a great performance. Obviously, he got a goal, so... But we'll just simulate our way through these training sessions. Bayern Munich have submitted an offer for Joe Gomez. I mean, that's just not going to happen. Never in a million years. But we're still 4 points clear in the Premier League. 4 points clear of Spurs. City 5 points behind. And then Arsenal 7. Actually tying with Leicester at this stage. Manchester United then coming in 6th with 20 points there. Alright, just making our way through our training here just so we can get onto the game against Southampton. Now, this game, I'm going to start Fabinho again. And that's about the only change we're going to make. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna have Henderson still play in the middle of the park. There we go. We'll still keep Henderson in the side as he is our captain. Mbappe seeing on 13 goals, Salah on 7, and we continue onwards. All right. Alright, so we load in here. Oh, nice late afternoon game. 36 goals in 12 Premier League games, averaging 3 goals a game so far. You know what? If this current Liverpool side in real life had Mbappe in the team, I'd be thinking about 3 goals a game. Seems pretty right. Anyway, here we go. We kick off. And the game against Southampton here. We'll see what we can do. Mane looking to come in. Mbappe finds it. Mbappe turns. Ooh. Mbappe brought down there by the Southampton defender. We're probably just going to look to pass this one off to Firmino here. Pass it back to Mbappe, who has a curling shot, and it goes wide. Almost would be expecting Mbappe to be at least hitting the target from there with shooting of his ability. But anyway, Mbappe through again. He's going to cut inside. Kylian Mbappe, and there we go. We know he doesn't miss from there, and that's 1-0 Liverpool. Southampton going to have an absolute task on their hands this afternoon, keeping a hold, or keeping a handle, I should say, on Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe out to Firmino, Firmino out to Salah. Salah's on side, and he curls it in. And that's 2-0. It's just too easy. I'm not sure if it's because the difficulty's too easy or because it's Southampton. And this Liverpool team is insane at the moment. But there we go. I feel like the fitness and the match sharpness and the morale all giving you boosts. And I know they reckon to a degree this has partially been previous FIFAs, you just haven't been able to see it. But being able to see it just makes it seem so much more prevalent in the game. Like, my players feel incredible. Like, they feel like end game foot cards, you know, like team of the seasons, team of the years. They're just, everything they do, they're so quick. They're just, yeah. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Will it make something like a Road to Glory too easy? Time will only tell once we get there. But here we go. Liverpool all still on the attack. And Southampton doing what they can to defend. But here we go. Angus Gunn kicking out. Fabinho wins the header. Finds it to Salah. Salah to Firmino. Firmino to Mbappe. Back to Firmino. Back to Mbappe. And that's 3-0. Just absolutely cutting the Southampton defence apart here. It could be a very long afternoon for Southampton here. Southampton's a team I actually am thinking about doing a career mode at some point this year on. Very interesting side. Obviously, they had their massive loss last season to Leicester. Really turned it around after there. I think really made some interesting signings. However, that is 4-0. They could be on the end of another record Premier League defeat here at this rate. But we'll just have to wait and see. Mbappe already with a hat-trick within the first 30 minutes. It's just, especially against this defense, he's just able to run rings around them. Alright, here we go. Like, Southampton just can't get the ball out of their own half at this stage. Like, they are really struggling to string any sort of attack together here. But as I say that, Redmond's down the wings. Trent's on him. And Redmond can't do anything with the resulting cross. Does go out for a corner though, and Ward-Prowse whips it in, and they'll go straight. Oh, I thought Alisson was going to have that covered, but he didn't quite in the end. But here we go, and Liverpool, Mbappe, it's Mbappe again. He's never going to be stopped, and that he makes it 4 goals in the first half for Mbappe. Incredible. All right, here we go. Mbappe with the ball again, looking for Henderson in the middle. Oh, Henderson pushed off the back there. Never saw the player get the ball, but the referee doesn't blow his whistle. And here we go. Is there time for one last Liverpool attack this half? It looks like there might be. Mbappe's through. Mbappe's through. He's past the Southampton defence, and that is 6 before the half-time whistle. Mbappe with 5, and the Southampton defence just cannot control him at this point. And there we go. That is 6-0 at the break. And I just want to check out how Southampton are lining up, because they just feel so open, but they also don't feel like they have their best players necessarily. Alright, so they got Wesley Howdett, Kyle Walker-Peters, McQueen, and Salisu? Not sure who that is. Andreas Pereira in the midfield, Armstrong, Redmond in Korea. It's not a great side. I mean, yeah, I can see why we're doing the damage we're doing, because it's just not a fantastic Southampton side. But here we go. Mbappe with 5 goals already coming into this second half. Can we inflict a bigger defeat on the Saints than what they received against Leicester last season? Oh, and it's through again. Mbappe, he just can't be stopped. He just can't be stopped. Goal number 6 for Mbappe, goal number 7 for Liverpool. And this Southampton defence is struggling. With the pace of the Liverpool front four, really, they just can't handle when they get in behind like this. Mbappe. Oh. And the Southampton man there finally stringing some defending together. But even here, it's too easy. How they're absolutely skinned by Mbappe here, and it's 8-0. Mbappe with 7 goals. An absolutely monstrous result. And Firmino here, I think the Southampton morale is just crushed. It's 9-0. I'm going to simulate the rest of the match, guys. I don't want it to get any... otherwise, it's just going to become absolutely unnatural what happens. It's just... Yeah. You just... Oh, they got a goal. Danny Ings, the former Liverpool man, gets a consolation goal for Southampton, but it ends 9-1. I didn't think it was fair continuing to play that game. I didn't want to, it was way too easy. Yeah, you're doing great from Firmino there. Alright, we simulate through here. Alright. So, I'm going to give Mbappe a rest. We're going to play Minamino up front. A -1. If I play Salah up front. I'm going to keep Mbappe on. We need... I need your guys' suggestions for a backup striker. This is just getting a little ridiculous at this point. I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't make any sense. If Minamino, one of his positions is striker that he can play, why does he get a -6 playing at striker? Same with Jota. It just... Yeah. But Jota can play at cam and he doesn't lose the amount of stats like he does playing at striker, yet Cam isn't even in his positions. It really does not make sense to me. So, but hey, FIFA doesn't make sense at times. We're gonna have Thiago start, and yeah, that looks like a good team. So we're going to quick simulate this match here, guys. 3-0 win. Thiago, Mbappe. So even when we're not controlling him, Mbappe just cannot stop scoring. Just on an absolute tear. Alright, so we have a press conference here before our match against Leeds.
Thank you all for your patience.
At Leeds as well, at Allen Road. We'll need everyone involved. Do you have Leeds United worried? We were excellent. Yeah, of course we were. Can you keep this great? That's what I expect from us. Cool. Happy with that. Alright, see, Mbappe is just starting to get tired. We can't keep playing him every game. And hope we have an international break for him to feel better. We're going to get Oxlade-Chamberlain on this game. Naby's going to have a run. So's Henderson. Gomez back into the side. Robertson back into the side. And yeah, I think other than that, it all looks pretty good there. Alright, let's get into this game against Leeds, our last game of the episode. Will be a little bit of a shorter episode because we did cut that Southampton game short. But as I said, guys, it was too easy. We'll see how we go against Leeds here. If we do steamroll Leeds as well, we'll cut it short and we will immediately go and bump up the difficulty. But I'm not sure. It's hard to know if it's the game is too easy or it's because of the way the players are. I don't even know why I'm doing this training drill. Yeah, it's to know whether, yeah, because of how good the players are, especially the pace. From playing Ultimate Team this year, I already know this game is just pace, 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 pace. You got pacey forwards, you're going to be fine. With the way this Liverpool team is, if, you know, with the amount of pace up front, that could also be contributing as to why we're just dominating teams, because we know it's just easy to get in behind and score those goals. So, alright. Here we go. So, against Leeds here, a team that's actually doing very well in real life. I think when we checked the table at the end of the last episode, they're not looking that great in this career mode so far. I think they may have actually been sitting in the relegation zone. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong there and remembering incorrectly. But anyway, we'll march on here. Alright. Oxlade-Chamberlain out to Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, can't quite find the target with his shot. Just a bit too much power in the end. And here we go. Mbappe looking to push past Llorente, but can't quite. And here we go. Ooh. Leeds looking to make a few plays on the wings here. Rodrigo up front, who is lethal. He is dangerous. We know this. We can't let... But we're happy with him being on the wings. We don't want him in front of goal. We don't want him getting in behind in the middle. And because otherwise he can cause damage, just like this man here. Mbappe, after a brilliant, absolutely brilliant through ball, absolutely storms down the middle of the pitch, cuts inside on his left foot, past the keeper. And that is Mbappe's 21st goal in the Premier League in his maiden season. Obviously, his haul against Southampton certainly greatly influxing that amount. And here we go. Alright. Leeds playing around a bit here. Ailing now coming up on the right. Oh. Fake shot cuts inside to Phillips. Phillips back to Rodrigo. Oh, nice little scoop pass. And here we go, Leeds. And Leeds have equalised. Just horrible defending from me there. And yeah, squared across and Rodrigo finishes. Alright, so we go press on here. Here we go. Another ball looking for Rodrigo. Oh, and somehow he wins it off Gomez there. Absolutely unbelievable. Right, here we go. Mbappe. Mbappe wins it. He turns to run. And can't quite do anything with it. A big ball here up to Alisson. Just going to pass it out to Van Dijk. Liverpool looking to get their lead back before the break. Oh, Mbappe manages to skirt past Llorente there. Mbappe low. It's driven. It's a goal. 2-1. And Liverpool managed to restore their lead just before the stroke of half-time. Still 3 minutes to play in the first half. Leeds looking to create something here, but they can't quite get anything together as of yet. Oh, Oxlade-Chamberlain with a good interception there. Not that he had to do much for it. Oxlade-Chamberlain on here looking... Oh, he just stuffs it up. And that will be the whistle for half-time, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool 2, Leeds 1 at the break. And Manchester United and Arsenal drawing. Spurs 2-0 up against Everton. Alright, and here we go. Poor defending there. And here we go. Gomez with a great defensive header there into Mbappe. Mbappe into Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain's going to try and run the length. Pass it across to Mbappe. Oh, he sends it straight at the keeper. Mo Salah picks it up though. Can't quite get his shot off. And they'll be out for a throw-in. Liverpool should have scored there. They haven't managed to. We got a free kick here. Mbappe's going to play it out to Henderson. Henderson with the shot. Oh, that's got to be a handball. And Hernandez being done there by the handball. And it's glitch time, ladies and gentlemen. It continues. The very, very slow shuffle? I don't know. And there we go. Hernandez doing the obligatory shuffle as he handballs to give Liverpool the penalty. And we're actually going to use this opportunity to make some substitutions. We're going to bring Mbappe off. He is knackered. Jota getting a +3 now. Interesting. What's Minamino going to get? Still a +5. Yet if he goes there, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. God, if anyone has answers, let me know down in the comments down below, because I don't know. We're going to give Van Dijk a rest, and we're going to bring Fabinho on. Oh wait, we go finish for Hernandez to finish his shuffle. There we go. Alright, so who are we going to have to take the penalty? It's going to be Mo Salah, Liverpool's designated penalty taker in real life. Going to send it that way, and there was never any chance of Casillas stopping that. And it's 3-1 to the mighty Reds. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Leeds trying to do something here. Here we go. Alright, Keita wins it back there. Jota's through. Jota in the middle. Can he score? And he does. Jota has been such a reliable super sub. Absolutely fantastic. Here's a crazy thought. And it could be crazy. Do we train Jota to be a striker and bring in a winger? That could also be an option. That actually interests me. Because Jota has done so well up front for us. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And then maybe we could bring in a young... because I do like to keep the England theme running. Like, I'd like to keep us with a fair few England players in and around the squad. maybe we bring in a winger like, like a Hudson Odoi, who was tipped to actually move to Liverpool at one point about a year ago. It's no transfer that's completely unrealistic. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments down below. I actually kind of like the idea of training Jota to be a striker, but see what you guys think. Alright, here we go. And here he goes again. Jota, oh, sends it wide. We need to train his finishing. But, alright, here we go. Well, Minamino. Here we go. Oh, there we go. It's Mo Salah, curls it in, and it's 5-1. We're going after this game, before we finish the episode, while I remember, we're going to up this difficulty. It's too straightforward and easy at this point. Oh, Oxlade-Chamberlain here finds Jota. Jota makes it 6. Picking up 2 goals off the bench. And capping off a fantastic substitute performance. But it may not be over yet. There's still time for more drama here. Oh. If he turned there, I was going to be like, are we thinking a Jota hat-trick here? But Keita's on the board now. And Liverpool running riot against Leeds now. It's good to have goals coming from elsewhere other than Mbappe as well. But I think, actually, because it is a shorter episode, because we skipped or simmed the second half of that Southampton game, we might actually do a quick stats check just for the players in general. I know last episode we checked like top scorer and top assist maker for certain leagues, but we'll just check at the club in general, because I actually think Jota might be quite high up on that list for a player that plays Champions League games and then just really substitute appearances in the Premier League. I was looking to give it to Jota there. I know Oxlade-Chamberlain could have finished that, but I wouldn't have minded Jota to come on as a substitute and get that hat-trick. But ladies and gentlemen, that is 7-1 against Leeds at Ellen Road. And yeah, fantastic performance. Spurs thumping Everton 4-0. Spurs are definitely going to be our rivals there. Henderson's happy with his game time, which we did definitely focus on that this episode. Mbappe, I said he was doing pretty well there. Okay, so he's not going to grow too much more there, whereas we can get as a mobile striker. So his free kick accuracy and composure is the only thing that's going to go up there. As a poacher, penalties, volleys, and reactions and agility go up. As a mobile striker, his long shots, dribbling, and acceleration go up. We might just put him back on balanced for now. Just get that overall growth going for him. Alright, and let's simulate on. So we are in December now, guys. We'll just get rid of this. But before we finish the episode, let's well, the first thing we're going to do is change the difficulty. So we are on world class. We're going to bump it up to legendary. It's just too easy. It's just too easy. We're running riot on teams, so we're going to go up to legendary. Competitor mode, we're going to start with off, because we'll start with it off. If it turns out that even legendary is too easy, we'll put competitor mode on. And then as well, if we're finding legendary with competitor mode on is too hard, then we'll go ultimate with competitor mode off. Too easy. Oh, you guys know what I mean. So we've bumped it up to legendary there. Now, in terms of the squad, let's have a look here. So we're going to go across the stats. Now, I don't understand EA's logic here. So Grabara, young Polish goalkeeper for Liverpool, last year had a game face. Why doesn't he have a game face this year? Why? Surely you're just updating game faces, not removing. Anyway, whatever. All right, so let's start with appearances. So who has the most appearances for us thus far? I thought it would be it's Mbappe. 25 appearances. Trent and Van Dijk both with 23. Alisson, Salah, and Fabinho with 20. Now, in terms of goals, Mbappe 35 goals. Salah with 10, and there we go. As I thought, Diogo Jota with 10. Firmino with 7. Oxlade-Chamberlain with 6. More goals than Mane. Mane, not like, I don't know how to say this without offending, because I absolutely love Sadio Mane, but so far not contributing as much as expected. 5 goals and only 3 assists, so only been involved in 8 goals in 19 games. Whereas someone like Oxlade-Chamberlain's on 18 goal involvements, 6 goals, 12 assists. Roberto Firmino with 16, Jota with 15, Salah with 14, and Mbappe a massive 35 goals so far. With the assists, yeah, it's Oxlade-Chamberlain well ahead of everyone there. 12 assists, 6 goals, doing absolutely fantastic. Thiago there with 5 assists. Trent with 3. Has Robertson gotten any yet? No, he hasn't. Which isn't too much of a surprise. Obviously, Robertson and Trent, absolute creators for Liverpool in real life, but just doesn't quite convert across to FIFA. And then in terms of clean sheets, Mbappe with the most clean sheets, followed by Trent and Alisson with Van Dijk there. Alrighty guys, well that is where we're going to call it there. We will quickly have a look at December. Notoriously a busy month, but let's have a look and see what 3 games we will play in December. Wow. Oh, this is hard. Oh, I think we're gonna go with Spurs, because that's a top of the table clash there. So we got to play that against Spurs. We definitely have to play United. That's just, you know, it's Liverpool United. My toss up here is Chelsea at home or Ajax at the Amsterdam Arena. I would really love to play at the Amsterdam Arena, whereas the Chelsea game is just at home. I think we're going to play Tottenham, Ajax, and United. That's what we'll do next episode, guys. We'll play those 3 games. But anyway, fellas, if you have enjoyed, make sure you hit the like button. As I said at the top of the video, don't forget to subscribe down below. Click the notification bell so you are aware when each video does go live. Look, subscribing, it doesn't cost anything. It really helps the channel. I really would appreciate if you guys could subscribe. But for now, guys, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.